So I actually completely missed the descent point, which sucks, so we immediately descend now. I'm gonna go quickly over a few things that I forgot. So what you wanna do before descending are a few things. You wanna go to the perf page, go to approach, and type in all the information you need to know, which you can find here. So first the QNH at Genf is going to be 1028. The temperature will be 14 degrees and the wind will be 5 knots at 080, and transition altitude, just go flight level 100. So at flight level 100 we switch to QNH 1028. Usually the controller will again tell you which level is going to be the right one, but for now we just use it, this one. The MDA. So let's quickly go to this airport and LSGG, Genf, Geneva. Oh no, wait. Is Geneva Genf? Yeah, it should be. Okay. Um, the approach is the ILS to runway 04, and this is the minimum decision altitude will be for the ILS at 1611 feet. Decision height. So if below, if at that height, there's going to be a little call out in the cockpit which says minimum, um, and if we do not see the runway at that height, we need to go around. So that's that. So also what we do usually on touchdown, before descent, we request the wind data for the descent, which we now missed, or whatever. So currently we are back on track, which is great. Which you can see, here you can see the vertical deviation. We're back on track. So let's see what we do next. Let's go to our arrival. Our arrival was the Banco 3N. So this one. So we're currently reaching our star. And let's quickly double check all the restrictions, if they're all in here. Got a flight plan. At GG52 we want to be above 180 in there. At Valbu we want to be above 140. Perfect. Suvel 110. Perfect. Bivlo max 250 knots. Max 250 knots and above 7,000. Good. GG502 maximum 220. Very nice, very nice. Indus above 7,000. Why is Indus not in here? Okay. Above 7,000. Great. And then Balcar at 6,000. Will perfectly get us to 6,000. And then we will enter the flat slope. At pass we will be at 3,210, but 3,200 is fine. 1,000. Yeah, looks all good. Looks really good. So great. We're now reaching 20,000. We want to keep descending. We don't want to stop. Good. Let's actually get a terrain radar on here, and because terrain is going to be an important factor today. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. So for now, it's not much to do actually. We just wait, make sure we meet the restrictions, and get down there perfectly. Let's quickly check the airport. We're gonna land at 04, it's gonna be 13,000 feet long. So we will use auto brake. You always, pretty much always use auto brake. And since it's such a long runway, and we're just gonna use auto brake low. And I believe this is already the airport we're landing at. Yep. So we're gonna fly a little curve here and onto the runway. Perfect. A little sundown now. Yes. So right now just monitor, monitor and monitor. That's all you do actually. So pretty. By the way, this is just default scenery. I didn't get into any awful, any crazy scenery. What is that mountain? But I think default scenery looks great. I'm using a lighting plugin. I think it's called Vivid Sky, which gives some nice colors. But yeah, other than that, nothing special. So we are almost reaching our first speed restriction. It's supposed to slow down right here. From my experience, usually the A321 does not manage speed correctly. We will be too fast when crossing Bivlo, but we'll see. I think this time it'll work because we need to slow down anyway at 10,000 feet, because remember 250 knots below 10,000 feet. So I think this time it'll manage the speed correctly, but usually, like, when you have a speed restriction midway, usually fucks it up. Sorry for the language. Let's say we cleared for 7,000 feet. ATC will usually give you altitudes, but as we don't have ATC, yeah. Just so beautiful. I wish I was a pilot in Switzerland. Great. They have the most beautiful landscape. Or in Austria, also fine. Just look at this. So as you can see, as you can hear, the engines are getting a little bit more quiet. So we are slowing down to 230, then 250. I think we'll manage. Looks like we'll manage. Yeah. Looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. This is from the airport. I hope we're gonna make it to the runway before it's too dark outside, so we can watch some replays. Because when it's too dark outside, replays are shitty, to be honest. You don't see much. But we'll manage. We'll manage. Check out the progress page. All good. Let's hope we're gonna descend now. Yeah, we keep on descending. 55 FPS. This airplane is good for FPS actually. It's doing a good job. I think it's better than the... Yeah, it's definitely better than the Zippo 737. It's great on FPS, and look at this 3D per cockpit, it's just great. They did a really good job with the money. If you don't know, you can buy this plane on several stores for I think 76 euros or 80 US dollars. Great product. Oh, this is just beautiful. So maybe quickly go over this one a little more. You can, this is showing you at different altitudes, different DMEs to the ILS localizer, how high you should be. So at 16 DME, you should be at 6500, 10 DME for them. So you can just make little double checks to make sure everything's going according to plan. I usually like to enter the glide slope with flaps 2 and speed at around 180 knots, because as you can see, the higher speed, the higher the descent angle is, the descent rate is, and I usually like to have it at a maximum of around 1000 feet per minute, just so that I'm able to manage speed later on. So yeah. Also, what else can I say about it? Let's quickly check if we have the right ILS tuned in. 110.9. That's not tuned in yet. So we should be 115.75. No, 110.9. Never mind. I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing. I'm stupid. It's perfectly right. 110.9 and a course of 44 degrees. Perfect. We crossed 10,000 feet, so let's put this to standard. To 1028 QNH. Also at 10,000 feet you want to turn on your landing lights, and you can also turn on the seatbelt sign so everybody sits down, gets comfortable and ready for that landing. Actually, let's activate the approach phase and manually manage speed. Maybe at 220 knots. I don't think we'll manage 220 knots before that, so we'll use some speed brakes. Speed brakes are those beautiful things. They'll help you to slow down. So, 220 knots. Oh, actually you want to go flaps 1 now? Because there was a green dot speed. If you go below that green dot speed, you definitely want to go flaps 1. Otherwise it's not safe to fly. So, flaps 1 is selected. There's our runway. Oh, this is just so beautiful. And we are accelerating again, so let's get a little bit of speed brake. We do not want to accelerate. And let's go down to 200 knots. Also, you want to turn on the LS. This will give you information about the glide slope and the localizer. If you're on track. Come on, plane, slow down. Having a little bit of trouble here slowing down, which is not good. Enter at 6,000 feet. Activate approach. Lock is blue. Glide slope is blue. Come on, plane, slow down. It's not really. Let's say we cleared for the ILS, so we turn on the runway lights and the taxi lights. Maybe alarm the cabin. And we are not slowing down. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, let's go flaps 2. Helps us slow down a little bit. Go speed 180. And also go gear down. It's earlier gear down than I would usually do, but we really need to slow down. Okay, we are slowing down now. We don't need speed brakes anymore. And we are fully established with the let's up with the localizer. So we can dial in the missed approach altitude, which will be 7,000 feet. So pretty. So pretty. So let's see, it's a 10 DME, for example, 4,590. 10 DME, almost there. And we are a bit higher than glide slopes, so I think the localizer, like X-Plane is not perfect. I think the localizer will be a little bit too far in the back, so if we follow the localizer perfectly, we will be overshooting the touchdown aim zone a little bit. But we'll see. Let's see if the QNH is actually correct. So this tells us 1027. You know what? Let's go 1027. There we are coming. So, like 5 nautical miles, we can activate flaps 3 and flaps 4. Let's say we're clear to land. Zack. Call the cabin again. Hey, cabin. Get ready for landing. Whatever you want to tell them, I don't know. 5 DME. Let's arm the spoilers. Get flaps 3. And flaps full. And we are fully ready. Beautiful. Oh. You always wanna, after you go flaps 3 and full, you wanna adjust your speed according to your approach speed. I forgot that. You should not forget that. But I think we'll be fine. And let's get rid of
0-4.
auto thrust and autopilot. And land this manually. So a little bit high, a little bit too fast, a little bit to the left, but we will manage all of this. So the puppies, those are the white and red lights, they show me how high I am, and also the little diamonds on my screen show me as well. Okay, let's focus on landing. 100. 50.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Okay, turn on reversers. I think idle reverse will be perfectly fine for this. And where are we going to get out of? Oh, we take Bravo, the high speed exit at the end. So, 60 knots, we can turn off reversers, switch back to manual braking.
$1,500 remaining.
Yeah, thank you for the information. We can turn off the runway lights as soon as we actually leave that thing. Put the strobes back on auto. Taxi lights. And put this transponder to this. Can get this back in there. Turn off the weather radar. Turn off the radar. This. And let's make a full stop here. So yeah, that's how you land. Get a quick replay. It's always nice to see how you landed, how you did, if you did good. Yeah. Was nice. So you wanna kind of aim for exactly this point, which I almost perfectly hit. And usually, I don't know where the heck they are, but you have little touchdown markers which show you the whole touchdown zone. So, but if you miss that touchdown zone, so usually there are more of those kind of things, like 2 of them next to each other and then 3 of them next to each other. But if you don't touch down before the last one comes up, you need to go around. But here they don't have any of them. I don't know why. So let's get a last view in. And then we call it off. Yeah, that was nice. It was a nice landing, I would say. That's it from me. I hope you liked the flight. And see you next time. Bye bye.